Hey Sag, welcome to your November 2020 reading. So keep in mind the roles can be reversed. This could be past, present, future. You could have already gone through this. This could play out with people around you or from the perspective of the cross watcher, or it could not be your story at all. So make sure you check all your placements. So yeah, let's get started. I'm going to do a quick read for your recent past, then the present energy, and then the upcoming future. They all kind of blend together. And then just some advice for you. Okay, so let's begin. Sag, what is the most relevant information for the Sages that I'm reading for that is clear and concise for them? What's most relevant? What happened recently to them? Okay, so some kind of sneakiness in an emotional situation could have come out recently. It could even have something to do with like a mother or mothering, or if you're dating someone, like their baby mama, some kind of sneakiness with some kind of emotional situation. Could be family, relationships. And I think it came to light. Somebody that thought they were getting away with something is no longer getting away with something. And you could have found this out by sort of ill-gotten gains type of thing. Maybe by looking through a phone, or somebody forgot to sign off on a computer, or you happen to see somebody say one thing on Facebook or something, and it sort of came to light. Somebody was trying to get away with something and it came out. And it was kind of found that way. Like maybe not directly. Like you could have found it out, or somebody could have found it out about you. Let me see. Just want to clarify this. 8 of Wands. Two of Wands and the 10 of Cups. Definitely an emotional situation for sure. So family, relationship, like I said, could be someone's baby mama, or you with an ex. If you're the baby mama, could have found out that your ex was up to something sneaky. It could have had something to do with holding on to money as well. Maybe somebody has money that they were holding on to that you didn't know about, or they owed you money and they didn't pay, something along those lines. And it came out fast too. I think it was just like a flash in the pan. It wasn't like a slow drawn out thing. I think this information came out like suddenly, super fast. Okay. Something someone was trying to hold on tightly to keep a secret is no longer a secret. Okay, let's get the current energy for Sages. What's currently going on with them? Okay. So you could be kind of, after this happened, feeling a little bit withdrawn and a little bit just keeping to yourself. I think it might have hurt you and made you put up some defenses. I think whatever happened made you not trust the person, and you're sort of like going within now. You've sort of withdrawn. You feel defensive. You feel a little bit like the wounded warrior here, and you kind of have like a wall put up now. And you're sort of like, I think you're suspicious now of this person and this situation. You're feeling like sketch about the whole thing and them. Let's get more. Okay, probably disrupted stability. Yeah, stability, I think, has been thrown off by whatever was found out. And I think you might have lost respect for somebody. If you already had respect for them, I think this might have been somebody that you used to see as somebody solid and that was dependable and reliable, and that you could you trusted. And I think now you might feel a little bit guarded against this person because you feel emotionally manipulated by them. And the respect that you had and the stability that you had is sort of lost a bit. And that's made you feel withdrawn. I don't know if you're broken up or you're not talking. You could still be talking, but you're suspicious now, right? Like the respect is gone, the trust is gone, the stability and the connection is gone. That's too bad. Let me get some emotion cards here. All right. Okay. So I think you're grateful for the information, but you're grateful that you got the information. You're grateful that you know. You're grateful it's out in the open, but you're feeling a little bit like you don't know what to do now. You may be stuck in this situation with somebody for whatever numerous reasons. Like I said, if it's a family, a lover, a co-parent, you could be totally feeling like you don't know how to proceed because you're kind of stuck with this person. You see them in the new light. The stability's sort of gone. You feel maybe emotionally manipulated by them. They sort of fell from grace in your eyes. Maybe the pedestal that you had them on is been removed, but you might be feel powerless about what to do now. I don't think you're doing much. I think you're just more like suspicious and guarded at this point. Like I don't see any big leave happening. I don't see any kind of like reconciliation and smoothing it over right now either. I think you just like really don't know what to do. You're grateful that you have the information, but you're like, well, now what do I do that I have this information? Kind of just going within and withdrawing a bit. Okay. Let's get... I think you're just like watching this person now. You're just like watching and maybe rethinking everything you thought you knew, right? Kind of deciding what you should do. If there's even anything you can do, right? Like you might be in a position where you can't just walk out today. Let's see the energy coming up for the future. So keep in mind this future energy isn't your forever future. You know, this isn't the final outcome of everything, the situation in your life. This is just the energy that's going to come up for you. Kind of things to watch out for, what to expect, what you're moving into in the next couple weeks, couple days, couple months. Okay, so yeah, I think you are wondering, I think you're like, well, this was just a bad turn of events. You know, like it didn't need to be this way. And just sort of upside down. It was like the good fortune or whatever was good. It's just kind of like a bad turn of events, really. I just want to clarify this. I think you might be thinking this was a bad investment, this whole situation. Or if you lent this person money, it was a bad idea. I think it could be gone, or they tried to hide something about the money. I think you're just disappointed in this person or this situation. It's just like really disappointing to you in general. And your upcoming energy is just kind of still stuck in that energy, just disappointed, right? Let me clarify the Page of Wands, because that's your card. Okay, so again, in the near future, I don't see you making any big changes. No big jumps, no big conclusions, no big blowouts, no big walking away, no big makeup, and everything's fine. I think it's a very stagnant, stuck, again, sort of retreating energy where you're just disappointed, and I think it kind of took the wind out of your sails a little bit. You know, Sag can be so optimistic and wonderful, and I think this just made you feel a little bit withdrawn. You know, it kind of knocked you off your your usual fiery self, and it's just made you feel maybe a little bit more down than you would normally like feel, a little bit more lack of energy out of disappointment, and just like it just went bad, so you're just still in that energy a little bit coming up. Let me get a couple more mixed emotions cards and see. Okay. So jealous. So this could have been, I don't know if you found out a third party, or say your partner was giving extra money to their ex for their kids that they didn't tell you about, or something. But I see some jealousy. So it could be like someone's jealous. You, or they're jealous of you. You're jealous of them. Some kind of suspicious, jealous, kind of really keeping your eye on this person. If you're not jealous, you're just really like watching this person now. Like the free reign of trust and whatever they had is like totally gone. And now you're like, you're almost like the FBI on this person. You're just like watching every move that they make with suspicion now. Sorry, that's a bad energy to be in, but I get it. It's the way it goes when people act that way, right? This could also have been a business partner or anybody, family. You know how it goes. It's going to manifest differently for everybody. Yeah, so that's your upcoming energy. Sorry, it's not more awesome. Keep in mind the energy can change quite quickly. By the time I do your next reading, it could be totally different energy. But okay, so let's get some advice for Sag regarding this situation or just in general. I'm going to get one card each. What is some advice for Sag? What would you like me to tell them, please? Time for a beginner mind. Know your worth. Okay. This could have made you feel a little bit knocked off on your self-confidence, this whole situation. Like it could have, kept you up at night and you're worrying. And then I think you might be taking some of this on yourself as well. Like, what did I do? Or how did I contribute to this? Or maybe if I hadn't have done that or said this, they wouldn't have done this and said that. Guilty. I think you might be feeling guilty, like responsible, like taking other people's actions on yourself. If it was you that did this thing, then you might be feeling quite guilty about it and it keeping you up at night and affecting your self-esteem a bit. Could have taken a hit, right? I know this is supposed to be advice, but it's just turning into Give me a second. Okay, so we have a pair here, the Queen and Jack of Spades, and then the Seven of Swords again and the Two of Swords. So I see a lot of guilt in this situation, whether you did anything or not, or somebody could be guilt tripping you, saying, if you didn't always yell at me, I would have told you that this happened, but because you always get mad at me, I had to keep it a secret type of thing. So there could be just a lot of guilt on both sides. Like if somebody did something bad, you might even be taking it on yourself, like that they had to do it for some reason or whatever. That's just more of the story. I didn't really get any advice. Interesting. Okay, let me try and get some more advice here for you. Let's get some advice. What's the best course of action that Sag could take? I'm going to get different cards. These are Archangel cards. So let's get some solid advice for Sag here to help them out. Ace of Gabriel. Sorry, I'm thinking. Ace of Gabriel. A gift of passion, opportunity, and inspiration. The chance to do something amazing in the sense of wonder. And then we have a situation has ended. You're finally free. New opportunities for happiness will now follow and put the past behind you. So it's hit the climax. The situation has hit the climax of what it's going to be. I don't think it's going to get any worse for the moment. And what they're saying is, if this situation has to end because of this, try not to think of it as a horrible thing. Oh, this is so much easier said than done. But think of it as an opportunity to start something new and maybe free up some space in your life to follow your passions, right? And to just finally put it behind you once and for all. Like maybe there might have been a lot of lead up to the situation and it just kind of reached the grand finale when whatever was found out. And now it's saying there's an end and a beginning. So if somebody's gone or something is gone from your life, this is a chance for you to start something new. Fill that space with something new passions, new ideas, new projects, new jobs, new hobbies, new love. Because things like that were taking up space in your life. So I guess the advice is like a very cliche. When one thing ends, it just frees up space for other things. So try to keep positive in that way. I know it's hard, but when you're thinking about things that you've lost, try to switch it around and think of things that are opening up and things that you can gain, right? Like I know when I had a terrible breakup, it was really hard, but one way that I got through it was to think about, okay, now he's not in my life and I don't have to use my mental energy stressing about him and obsessing about what he did and wondering where he is and being all suspicious and untrustworthy and just in a negative energy. I was like, hey, he's gone. It's over. Yeah, it hurts. It sucks. And I miss him, but he's not who I thought he was. But now how much time do I have in a day with him gone that I don't have to listen to his lies? I don't have to emotionally support him because he was just useless. Like now that I have all this space, what can I do? So I started doing more time with my hobbies, like going out in nature more. And I was like, wow, I have so much more free time now. So that's just an anecdote of my personal life, but maybe try to keep that mindset. Okay, so thanks, Sag, and I'll catch you next time. So stay safe out there. Okay, bye.